Hi, welcome to my channel. So today we're gonna see how to butcher a chicken in under 5 minutes. So this is a whole chicken and I'm removing the gizzards part apart. If you want the gizzards, you save it or you just throw it. I'm removing the drums and then the wings and the whole body. So that's how you remove each part of the chicken. So first I'm removing the drum. So when you see there's a space between the breast and the thigh and do you see a fat lining, that's where you give a chop. Just give a firm chop and then you could see the drumettes just comes apart. And next we have the wings portion. So when you place your hands between the wings and the breast, you could feel there's a ligament. That's where you give a chop to remove the wings apart. So just gently use your knife and then see that's where you give a chop, a firm cut, so that the wings part just comes apart. So finally we're going to chop the chicken into small cubes, which I will show you at the end of the video. And this is the front and the back portion of the chicken. So we're going to separate them, separate the front and the back portion of the chicken and give a twist. You could see the bones breaking. That's where you're going to chop and remove the back portion. Don't have to throw it away. You could save it for making curry or soup or chicken stock. It tastes good. Now I'm removing the breast part. Make a slit in the middle and then try to separate the two portions of the breast. I'm trimming some of the skin. If you want with the skin, you can leave on the skin. If you don't want, just remove the skin part. So we're going to separate two portions of the breast into two parts. And so when removing the breast portion, we don't want the bone part. So we only going to remove the flesh. Just give a slit just like that. Try to remove the flesh from the bone. Okay, so I just removed one of the breast portion. So when you hold the knife, be careful and give a firm cut. Now I'm trying to remove the other portion of the breast. So just the flesh, not the bones. So that is the backbone of the chicken. I have the remaining backbone of the chicken, which I will be cutting it later. So we are saving the breast portion, which we will cut at the end of the video into small chunks. So those are the different parts of the chicken. So this is the front, the bone portion and the back part of the chicken. So I'm going to chop it. Just roughly chop the chicken just the way you want. Handle the knife carefully. Give a firm chop. So just with the one chop, it just comes apart. My chicken is really strong. It's a huge chicken. I think it weighs over 6 pounds. Okay, now the other part. Give a slit in the middle and then try to remove them into two parts so that in that way it's easier to cut. You can trim off the skin later. I'm removing the flesh part. This is the, without the bones, I'm removing the thighs flesh. Do you see a bone popping? That's where you give a firm cut. Do not have to cut on the bone. So I'm separating the thigh portion and meanwhile I'm separating the flesh of the thigh from the other side. So trimming off the excess skin. I don't like the skin, so I normally discard the skin portion. So this is the back portion of the chicken and I'm going to roughly chop them into chunks, which I could use for the curry or soup or stock. So give a firm cut. This can be a little hard, so be careful when you give a cut. And next is the wing portion. So separating the wings. Meanwhile, I'm cutting the rest of the chicken into small chunks, which is needed for the recipe. So just like that. So now the breast portion, I'm removing the skin and then I'm going to cut them into a chicken tender portions like wedges. The similar way I'm going to trim off the skin and cut the rest of the chicken. I'm not gonna cut the drums because I like the way it is. So there you have it. The whole chicken is cut under 5 minutes. It's super easy and quick. I hope you enjoyed watching my video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Happy Home Recipes. As always, happy cooking and thanks for watching. Bye.